The question is my thoughts about e-books versus physical books, or print books. I've never read a book as an e-book. But the day will probably come. But I grew up with print culture. I like books. And this is sort of a nice little handy size. It's cute. You put it in your pocket. Makes a great stocking stuffer or Hanukkah gift. But what I like about the physical book, shall we say, as opposed to a digital screen book, obviously it's a convenience to have a book on the screen and carry around your e-book, your Kindle, or your Nook, or what have you. But I think there's a certain loss. And I associate it with what the great German literary critic Walter Benjamin used to call aura, or aura, like a halo. That is, he says, when he wrote an essay called The Work of Art in the Age of Mechanical Reproduction, he says originals possess an aura that everything else doesn't. Everything else is a facsimile. And it's sort of just a weaker image of the original, which has this glamour, this charismatic quality. And books, I think, are that way, too. Screens reduce all books to the same book, in a way. They all lose their kind of individual format. If you read Raymond Chandler's Philip Marlowe mysteries, you kind of want them to be in a cheap paperback with a leggy blonde on the cover and a guy in a trench coat. That's somehow the way you want to read them. And when you read Henry James, you want to have some stately hardback edition like the New York edition, because that seems right for Henry James. Whereas if you read them on a screen, they're just words on the screen. They're alike. They've lost a certain added magic. And I like that. And plus, when you have books, if you have your own library, you have your books on shelves and they become a part of your life. You pass them every day. They speak to you. You can pick them up and you read a chapter or something. They're part of your living world. Whereas if they're in a screen, they're just distant somehow from you. They're not as much involved with you unless you're actually reading the book then. So I have lots of other thoughts, but I don't want to get too far into ebooks. That said, the spirit of the times is certainly heading that way. And that's not bad. I mean, people no doubt 2,000 years ago used to go around complaining when these books first started, the Codex book, the kind of book with pages. They probably went around saying, what was wrong with scrolls? Scrolls were great, roll them, but we got along, So the medium isn't that important. It's the art, the poetry, the story. It's those other things that really count. Still, I do think there's a magic to the printed book.